Hello, this is Carol. Welcome to my channel and my project Art for Third Eye. Today we will paint a new painting which is called Pachamama. It's about the nature, and let's begin. I'm starting with the eyes and I'm trying to give an impression that she's looking down to her baby. I highlight the top of the eyes. However, I don't like this result. It looks like she is looking nowhere at the moment. And I also indicate the tip of the eye, and then I go to lips. The lips are too dark. I want the left and the right part of the lips to be a little bit dark, and the main part of the lips to be light. But right now it's not enough red. I would like to add a little bit pink red colors to the lips. Then I close the eyes with one brush stroke. It was much more easy decision to make the eyes closed. And let's start with the hair. Some green highlights to the hair to show that the hair has some depth. I use black and green colors for the hair. Eventually I want this painting to be very natural, like it's about the nature, and I want it to be with a lot of leaves and a lot of nature elements. So I found that it's a good opportunity to give the hair green color. And playing with the neck shades. When I put burnt umber, it's too dark, then I need to put some flesh tint color. I want the hair to be as detailed as possible, so I add some greens and some blacks. By the way, I couldn't record the initial part of this painting, like when I painted this woman from scratch, because I was thinking that my tablet was recording what I was painting, and it didn't. So I started recording in the middle of the painting, which is still fine. There is a lot of things to do and we will go through them together. And hopefully next time I will paint, I will record what I paint from the beginning. Now adding some details to the neck, and I really like to highlight with some color the body, and I chose green because green is the color of this painting for me. This is why I chose green. So just to separate the background with the figure, I put some highlights, green highlights. Which gives a much more interesting feature, I believe. And I decided to paint the background all black. So when I see a background, if I see a place that should be on the background, I paint that place with black. Here some adding details to the body and making curves a little bit less obvious, because I think for the moment there are too much shades on the curves. So I would like to delete some of them, and I added some reddish color here because I want this painting to be a playground of reds and greens. They are complementary colors as well. So I really would like to take advantage of these complementary colors and add some red to the skin. Painting the background. After the green highlight, I will paint all the background with black, but I want to go first closer to the places closer to the figure, so that when I paint black it doesn't come on the figure. I use a thin brush for that, and for the background I will use a larger brush, because if I use a small brush for the background it will take too much time to paint. So here is my larger brush. It's not that large, but it's good to paint near the details, let's say. I will add another figure to this painting because now she's a little bit lonely, it seems. So I want her to be accompanied by a creature, which I have an idea of what to do. So here is the body, a male body, and I will add a bird head to this figure. I couldn't record the initial painting of this male body as well. It's just because of my tablet not recording things when I paint. For the moment I'm fixing some stuff. The ankle is too direct, like how can I say, it's too much 90 degrees. I will need to fix that because the arm is not like that normally, and I think I did a little bit too close to the female figure. So I'm trying to put some white to make them a little bit far away from each other. At least I try, because they are too close, and when I paint the head I don't want it to cross. I don't want it to intersect with the female figure. So I'm trying to fix that. Making hands, painting the hands was the most difficult part of this painting, the hands of the male figure, because I want to paint that he is meditating. So making these hands in a meditation pose and painting them two hands was extremely a challenge, but eventually here you can see that I struggle a bit. I changed the ideas, I put some white, then I managed to do it, and here is the face of the eagle. So I put an eagle head to this male figure. I think I don't know why eagle came to me, but I think it's a protector of the baby, of the nature baby. We can say that. I'm starting to add leaves. I start with the darkest color of leaves. So they are the darkest leaves. They are a a little bit behind in the let's say composition, so they will not be visible when I paint more leaves on them, but they will still be contribute to the depth of this painting. And painting leaves is so much easy, just some brush strokes, and it's very easy to create leaves, and I really like this. It's very practical, and it always works as a background. I really recommend new beginners to paint leaves on a black background. It's always a good result. It never disappoints. So here I changed the color of the leaf, and it's a little bit a lighter color right now. It's a little bit more green than before. Before it was mixed with blue, and now it's a more green color that I added. It's completely green without any blue mix. So here I'm basically adding some layers of leaves, and I go lighter and lighter while adding the leaves. I would like that the characters are shining, so the leaves which are closer to the characters, they are lighter. So the closer to the character, the lighter the leaves are. I want to give this impression that the characters are a light source, basically. I really like to create this illusion in the oil paintings. You can check my other videos that I like glowing effect so much. It's my passion in oil painting, I think. So the leaves are creating some depth, and I also painted some branches which gave the composition a little bit more realistic forestry view, that the characters are in a forest, in a dark forest. The more I put the leaves, the more the painting is coming to an end, because there is not a blank space to put the leaves now. Whenever I see a blank space, I just insert a leaf, especially closer to the figure. And near the head. Now there are some details to do, adding some red color to the skin. As I mentioned, I would like red to be present in this painting. I believe red and green, they look very well together. So adding some red would be nice. Going to the hand details, I would like the fingers to be longer, because for the moment I think they are too short. I choose a light color to put on the fingers because I can indicate better the shade between the fingers. And I think it looks better like this when the shade is more clear between the fingers. This is very detailed because it will not be seen a lot in the painting because it's a very small area, but still I would like the painting to be completed, so I take time to do these details, and it's a lot of fun to find the mistakes and then correct them. The hand of the male figure was really complicated because I want these hands to be in meditating position. So they are holding the thumb, the finger, the point finger is holding the thumb, and it was really not easy to incorporate this. But I think with some details added, it was nice. And now this is the most exciting part, making the band out of the painting to see the natural frame. Yeah, now all this paints near the band is gone after I take the bands out, and the painting has a natural white frame. It was a lot of fun to paint this painting. It's a concept that I wanted to do it for a long time, and I really like how it came out. I'm happy that I included another figure, a male figure with a little face. I'm happy with the expression of the face of the female figure. We can say the Mother Earth or Pachamama. I think this is the name of this painting. I think it really fits the painting, this title, I believe. And yeah, the details look very well, and the fingers and the hands and the baby, the leaves behind the background, it's all nice to me, and I'm so glad. Thank you for watching, and I will be back with more interesting painting videos in the future. Thank you so much.